Hi everybody, welcome to my kitchen. Today we will make banana fritters. The recipe is super simple and we can literally put together all in under 5 minutes and try it away. So let's start with the ingredients. We would need some 2 ripe bananas. We would need a cup of flour. We would need half cup of brown sugar, a pinch of salt, cinnamon powder and some oil once we make the batter. So let's start the process. Take a spoon or fork or whatever you have in handy and try to mash up the bananas. This is a great way of using ripe bananas that are just sitting on the counter. You can just use and make these fritters. So once the bananas are nice and mashed up, you can just go ahead and add the brown sugar. I like brown sugar because it gives nice flavor. If you are someone who would not want so much sweet, you can definitely reduce the quantity. You can use 1/3 cup or 1/4 cup, or if you want the sweetness but don't want the calories, you can substitute it with any sweeteners. And the bananas are ripe and they are sweet by themselves, so if you're someone who doesn't want any kind of sugars, then you can just use bananas and don't add any sugar at all. It would still be delicious. So once the bananas and the sugar are kind of mixed together, then you add a pinch of salt to it, probably 1/4 of the teaspoon, and then you would add a pinch of cinnamon powder as well, and a pinch of baking soda as well. You don't need a lot, just a little bit is fine. Give it a mix. Once you see all of them are combined relatively good, you don't need them to be lump free or anything because they are all going to be delicious. You just go ahead and add your cup of flour. Now here I am using wheat flour. You can use wheat flour, all-purpose flour, maida. You can also use oats flour if you want to. You can literally use any kind of flour. Those people who have gluten issues, they can also use gluten-free flours. I have not tried anything like keto recipe, almond flour or coconut flour, but you can try with them too. This recipe would still be delicious and good with any of those flours. So you just give it a mix until it's all combined and good. It just takes a couple minutes, less than that. So if you have kids like my son who would love bananas but he doesn't want to eat them once they start to ripe, the bananas are just sitting on the counter and catching fruit flies. So this is a great way to use the ripe bananas and create some sort of snack for yourself and for your kids to eat. So this is nice and delicious and you get to use all the stuff. So this is how the mixture would look like once it's all mixed. You just add a teaspoon of oil to this. You don't need a lot, just a teaspoon is more than enough. Give it a quick mix. Now there you have it, all the batter ready to go ahead and fry the fritters. For frying the fritters, you would need oil on a medium flame. Make sure that it's not too hot. And I would use something like this, a small ice cream scoop, or these are also called cookie scoops, so that all of the fritters are of same size. If you don't have one of these, you can use a spoon just to take the batter and put it into the oil. But let's just start making the fritters. As I shown, this is how the batter looks once it's all mixed. I'm just going to take and scoop it out. My oil might be slightly under, so I'm going to increase the heat. And once they are fried, they all become round, so don't worry about the shape that you are going to put in. Depending on the size of the pan, you can make into 1 batch, 2 batch, or multiple batches. But the idea is to fry them all. as I told you, this recipe is super easy, and you get to use your sitting fruits, and you get to make snacks, and this is healthy and delicious. Now this would take about 4 to 5 minutes for all them to be fried up and turned into golden brown. I'll show you once we are there. So it took me about 3 minutes to turn them to the other side. So this is how they look now. So one side is all fried and looks beautiful. So I'm gonna let them cook for another 2 to 3 minutes, so the other side also gets cooked and they get an even color all over. As you can see, when we dropped, they are very small, but they almost doubled in size as they get fried. So this is how they are once they are cooked and they come out. They are fluffy, they are big, and they're delicious. Okay guys, looks like they are done. I cooked them 3 minutes on one side and 2 minutes on the other side. They all look beautiful now, so let me just take them out. And you take them out and put them on a piece of paper towel so that any excess oil can be drained. Just look at them, how beautiful they are. They are very hot, but you can wait a couple minutes for them to cool down, but I don't have that much patience. So I'm just going to arrange some and show how to decorate and just dig in. So these fritters are fluffy, they are soft to touch, but they are really delicious. So you can take a Swift and you can put some powdered sugar and you can just tap it. And there you have the beautiful, delicious banana fritters. I hope you guys like this recipe. Please do give it a try and let me know how you guys like this. And if you guys like it and want to know more recipes, I can do always more. Thank you.